Welcome back, Nerd Squad. This is your daily dose of geek news. And today we are talking about Lex Luthor unleashing Godzilla on Metropolis in an official DC comic book. The two aren't known to be in the same universe, but now they are, thanks to Dark Knight's death metal. We have so much to discuss. Like what is happening with Superman? What does this mean for the future of DC? Is there any way that the Justice League can win? So many questions, not a lot of answers. Let's get into it. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Really helps us out. Also at the end of the video, I am going to tell you how you can get a free Batman comic, so stick around for that. First up for today, if you saw my last video, then you know that in Dark Knight's death metal, the dark multiverse is basically invading our reality. In our last video, we talked about how Batman Beyond from the dark multiverse has been causing problems for Terry McGinnis from our reality. Well, in this preview for Dark Knight's death metal issue 6, we see that our Batman takes on the Dark Batman. This actually looks pretty cool. I love the art and the colors being used here. Check it out. It says, "Face it, Bats. You had a good run, but I'm just getting started." And look at that art. This Dark Batman definitely looks like he crapped his pants. I don't know why, but I'm getting some serious Alfred Pennyworth vibes from him. Regardless, this Dark Batman is definitely messed up. I mean, when he's talking, his jaw literally moves like it's made of metal. Plus, it looks like he's wearing some sort of metal mask under his cape. What could be hiding under there? Whatever it is though, I think our Batman stands a pretty decent chance against him. Then again, I have been wrong before. Moving on, we have a terrifying new addition to the death metal event. If you follow the channel, then you know that I absolutely love Godzilla. So seeing him show up here is a huge deal. As you can see, he's attacking Metropolis, which means only one thing. That's right, Superman must be nearby. Wait, hold on, let me go back. As you can see, he's attacking Metropolis, which means only one thing. That's right, Superman must be nearby, because who else would be stupid enough to mess with Big G? What's happening here is that Lex Luthor unleashed Godzilla on Metropolis, and let me tell you, this is a pretty terrifying take on the classic cut. Look at these images of the destruction that he's caused. I gotta say, I love the art style. It's a really cool mix between modern and classic cut. But yeah, this is bad. All the cars are destroyed, buildings are crumbling, and people are running for their lives. It's truly a sight to behold. Now, if you're wondering where Superman is, I have the answer for you. This preview also gives us a look at what Superman is up to, and it's not good. He's currently stuck in a nightmare version of Smallville, meaning he can't get to Metropolis in time to help. The preview then cuts to a panel showing us Batman telling Superman that he has to snap out of it, but it's too late. In the next panel, we see Godzilla pick up a car and toss it around like a cat with a mouse toy. This is a nightmare scenario for Superman. You can see that he is trying to get free of this nightmare so he can get to Metropolis, but he can't. He knows that Metropolis is in danger, but he can't get there. To make matters worse, this preview also shows us that Wonder Woman is missing her bracelets, so she may not be at full power. So I am assuming that whatever happened to her is tied to the reason why Superman is stuck in this nightmare. Either way, things don't look good for the citizens of Metropolis or the rest of the Justice League. What do you think? Are you excited to see Godzilla in the comics? How do you think the Justice League will stop him? Leave your thoughts below. Also, I really hope they bring the old. He could be the only one powerful enough to match Big G. Now speaking of other media, the Snyder Cut of Justice League is almost here. And if you want to celebrate, then you're in luck, because HBO Max has revealed a new poster for the upcoming release. This poster doesn't reveal anything new in terms of plot, but it does give us a closer look at Jared Leto's Joker. As you can see, he's in his iconic purple suit and green hair. I gotta say, he looks pretty great here. The colors really make him pop off the screen. Now, since this is the Snyder Cut, it makes sense that we'd get a more true-to-form Joker. I'm talking about the comics, of course. If you haven't heard yet, Zack Snyder's Justice League will be released on HBO Max on March of next year, and it will be 4 hours long. Yep, for hours. This thing is going to be a true epic. There will be some new cast members joining the mix, like Ray Fisher as Cyborg, Ben Affleck as Batman, Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, Jason Momoa as Aquaman, Ezra Miller as The Flash, and most likely others. Speaking of The Flash, it looks like Ezra Miller is responding to the Snyder Cut trailer by posting a picture of themselves as The Flash on set. You can see that it was taken on the Warner Brothers lot and is tagged by director Andy Muschietti. Now, since this is the Flash from Earth Prime. I'm assuming that it's unrelated to the Flashpoint storyline, but maybe I'm wrong. We just don't know yet. Regardless, it's nice to see behind-the-scenes pictures like this. Now, if you've seen the trailer, you know that the Flash will have a big part in the fight against Darkseid. Maybe he'll be the key to defeating him. After all, the Flash is said to be the most powerful member of the Justice League. Lastly for today, DC has released a new trailer for their Harley Quinn animated series. Now, if you watch my news updates regularly, then you probably already know that this show is amazing. The voice acting is fantastic, it's super funny, and the animation is spot on. If you haven't watched it yet, I highly recommend doing so. Now, this new trailer is for the 3rd season, and it looks like things are about to get wild. For starters, we see that Harley and Ivy are now officially together. In fact, Ivy seems to be controlling the minds of some of Gotham's citizens. In the comics, Poison Ivy has done things like this before. She's turned people into plants and controlled them. So it seems like this is something that she's doing here. We also see Bane, Clayface, Catwoman, James Gordon, plus tons of other villains and heroes, and the action looks insane. I mean, there are giant monsters rampaging through Gotham. There's even a scene where Harley and Ivy are fighting side by side, and let me tell you, it looks awesome. Harley Quinn Season 3 is set to release sometime in 2022 on HBO Max, and that's all for today. Again, I'm sorry if I missed anything. It's been a crazy week. Just be sure to comment down below and let me know. Also, if you want a free Batman comic, just comment down below with your favorite Batman villain and I'll send you a copy of Batman Nightfall, Issue 1. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like, share and subscribe. And until next time, stay nerdy.